Did you know Belize is the only country in Central America where English is the official language? Also, Belize is home to the Great Blue Hole, one of the world's most famous diving sites. Belize is a paradise for nature lovers. Though it's a tiny country, it offers big adventures when it comes to tropical experiences. Located on the eastern shores of Central America, Belize owns 400 islands and cays, including Cay Caulker, Ambergris Cay, and Half Moon Cay. The country's vast protected reef sections are part of the largest such system in the Northern Hemisphere, making Belize an unmissable destination for divers. A variety of animal species, including jaguars, pumas, and ocelots, live in the wild and in national reserves, while the Mayan ruins offer a glimpse into the area's ancient history. Belize has something exciting in every season. The high season runs from December to April. The shoulder seasons are April-May and October-November, while from June to September there are hardly any visitors. These are the best times, as the weather is pleasant and the crowds are smaller. Belize is busiest during the holidays, from the end of December to the beginning of January, and during March and April. November and May are ideal times to avoid the crowds, as most families are either preparing for the holidays or returning to school after a break. During these months, visitors have a more peaceful experience. They can visit ancient Mayan temples, join rainforest expeditions, or zipline over the jungle canopy while adorable black howler monkeys holler in the background. Although good weather is a subjective concept, it's certain that most people prefer sunny skies and moderate temperatures. And of course, they don't mind avoiding tropical storms and oppressive humidity. From January to March are the driest months, especially in the northern and central regions where there are longer periods of warm sunshine. February is also a pleasant month because the temperature is optimal from all aspects. But obviously, others notice this too. For those who don't mind a few raindrops and are looking for better prices, June and July are the right choices for a discounted adventure. However, prices spike in September and October. The rainy season begins in June, making hotel rooms cheaper. During these 2 months, one doesn't really need to worry about persistent rainfall, as showers mostly occur in the afternoon and night. Another advantage of this period is the start of the lobster season. In the areas around Placencia and Ambergris Cay, one can taste truly special dishes. Due to the dazzlingly blue and sparkling waters, most visitors to Belize understandably want to take a dip, or more, in the Caribbean Sea. Diving is encouraged all year round, with the average water temperature around 26 degrees depending on the season. The temperature of the water and air is somewhat cooler from November to July during the dry season. From the base of Ambergris Cay, sea diving trips to the world-famous Blue Hole, the Lighthouse Reef Atoll, or the less-known but impressive Turneffe Atoll can be easily planned. Gladdenspit is one of the few places in the world where divers and snorkelers can encounter amazing whale sharks. There's no need to fear them as they are very gentle, and they usually visit the area during the full moon in April and May. So, if we look closely, there isn't a time of year when it's not worth traveling to Belize, provided that the potentially harsh weather conditions are not a problem. The beginning of August may pose a more serious challenge due to rainfall, and in September, some businesses close for annual maintenance, so it's worth planning your tropical getaway with this in mind. But let's talk about the negatives as well as the good stuff. We've compiled a list of things we didn't, then we will talk about the things we liked during the trip. Here is the list. The capital, Belmonte, feeling so artificial, lacking character, uninteresting. Belize City is not really a pleasant metropolis, with many street drug dealers and unsavory characters. It seemed that few people work actually, the Chinese, while the majority just lazes around all day. The local diners offer boring dishes that are all about beans and rice. Poor condition of the public roads. Diving in the Blue Hole was a disappointment. Mosquitoes everywhere, in abundance. And finally, poor public safety in Belize City. Even during the day, tourists can only walk safely on the main streets. Better to simply skip this city altogether. Now, the good things we need to mention what we loved about the place. The diverse population of Belize City, the incredibly varied, stunningly beautiful birds, very cheap long-distance buses, sailing trips to isolated, enchanting little islands, Shark Ray Alley and Holchan Marine Reserve, the Crooked Tree Wildlife Sanctuary with jaguars. Before ending the video, let's summarize why is it worth going to Belize. Because it's interesting that, geographically, it's a Central American country, but in terms of character and culture, it's much more Caribbean. Nature has not yet been spoiled. In Belize, it's truly pristine. The jungle tours, waterfalls, Maya ruins, and caves are fantastic. It has the best diving spots in the Caribbean region. Close to its shores lies the world's second-largest barrier reef. The underwater world near the Belize Barrier Reef is incredibly rich, spectacular, and colorful. So, Belize is one of the most significant diving and snorkeling destinations in the Caribbean region. Also worth mentioning that accommodation is more expensive than in most Central American countries. Belize is a relatively safe country in terms of health and hygiene. Do not drink tap water. Except for the capital, the country is somewhat risky in terms of malaria. It is not mandatory, but it might be worth considering acquiring malaria prevention medication. And that is a wrap. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the enchanting landscapes and captivating history of Belize. We hope this episode has inspired you to explore the natural beauty and rich cultural heritage of this remarkable country. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more travel insights and adventures around the globe. Your support means the world to us. If Belize has made it onto your travel bucket list, or if you have any experiences you'd like to share, please leave a comment below. We love hearing from you and learning about your adventures. Until next time, keep exploring and creating unforgettable memories.